Welcome to the Crafty Stitches Podcast. This is a video podcast about all of my crafting adventures, and in today's episode there is lots of new sock projects, so let's get started. Good day everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Mariette, also known as the Boervrou, and I'm coming to you from South Africa. Today is Saturday the 13th of July 2024 and this is episode 67. Today's episode has lots of new sock projects. As always, you are welcome to let me know in the comments down below what project you are working on. It always brings me so much joy to hear what is on your needles or hook or both. I am wearing 3 knitting projects today. A pair of socks, my Fairy Lily sweater and my Fairy Lily Cowl. I will put up a picture of these socks. This is one of the first socks that I knit when I was designing my DB toe-up sock pattern. I knit this pair of socks in November 2021 and it was my first ever Kwiksew sock set that I bought from Naughty Habit. My second knitting item that I'm wearing today is my Fairy Lily sweater. I absolutely love this sweater. Of all of my sweaters that I have knit so far, this is the one I love the most. It is comfortable around my neck. There's enough positive ease on the body and on the sleeves, and I just love it. So I knit this sweater in Piana Yarn's sock yarn in the colorway Victoria. And the next project that I am wearing is a finished object, so I hope you have a drink, a project to work on, and that you are ready to chat. Let's get into it. Alright, my finished project for this episode is my Fairy Lily Cowl. This one is the sample to show the second size in the pattern that I am currently working on. For this sample, I used Piana Yarn's sock yarn, which is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon blend. It has 366 meters on 100 grams, and this pink colorway is the colorway Victoria, and the pink, green and black colorway did not have a name on the label. I started this project on the 29th of May and I finished it on the 11th of July. All the knitting was done on the 1st of July, but I waited a little bit after blocking for the fabric to settle into the shape that it wants to be before sewing it together. And I had other projects on my mind. I will show it in the works in progress section. This cowl is so cozy and it is keeping my chest warm just as I intended it to. I am working on the tutorials for the pattern and I will let you know when the pattern is ready. Alright, that is it for finished projects. Let's move over to see my works in progress projects. My first work in progress that I want to share is my Legacy Cowl. This is a pattern from Jalene, made by Jalene of the Lekker Podcast here on YouTube. This is my first ever mosaic crochet project, and in episode 66 I was at this stitch marker from the Lekker Podcast, and I've added a few rounds to it. I'm just slowly working on this project, and I think I have decided to turn it into a bag when it is done. I'm making this project out of acrylic yarns that I had in my stash. This is the L Poolskin, which is a 100% acrylic double knit yarn in the colorway Aran, and this is the Fairy's Delight, which is a 93% acrylic and 7% Lurex. It's also from L. I don't know what the colorway name is, but this is a yarn label from a different colorway. And I am using the recommended hook size for the pattern, which is a 3.75 millimeter hook. As this is my first ever mosaic crochet project, I have learned from my friend Jalene from Independence Yarn Crafts that my fabric is too stiff. I have not checked my gauge for this project, so yes, that is to be expected when you do not do a gauge swatch, but I'm not discouraged. I will turn it into a bag. One can never have too many bags. Alright, my second work in progress that I would like to share is my long socks. This is a pattern that I am currently working on, and let me just quickly say that 4 of the projects that I'm showing today is patterns in progress. So yes, I've been very inspired and busy. Alright, for this pair of socks, I'm using mostly Knotty Habit yarns and one Cowgirl Blues colorway, which is this one, and then this colorway that I dyed myself. So all of the yarn is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon blend, and it has 366 meters on 100 grams. I'm knitting these socks on 2.25 millimeter needles, and in episode 66 I was at this stitch marker from Annegret from Pincushion Crafts. Look at all of this progress. Amazing, right? I'm knitting this sample with my toe up socks method with a gusset heel turn and slip stitch heel flap. The heel is the improved heel from the stripy bird hide socks. So as you can see, I'm currently knitting on the cuff. I have not decided exactly how many rounds the cuff should be. I'm planning on having a fold over cuff. So I guess somewhere around 40 rounds. But I will make that decision when I've knitted the 40 rounds and fitted it. Right, that is it for this sock project. And then I have a surprise for you. I brought my Socktober sock design to give you a little sneak peek. This will be the 3rd year that I am hosting the Socktober sock along for the month of October, and every year I design a sock pattern for it. I will get into more details about the sock along in the near future, but I could not wait any longer to show you the sock design. Now I will not be showing you the front of the sock, but I will show you the back. Is that not just too pretty? I am super excited about this design. As you can see, this one is toe up, but I have another surprise for you. I'm full of surprises today. This year, I will be writing the Socktober sock along pattern, toe up and cuff down. Yes, that's right. You heard it here first. And that brings me nicely to my next work in progress. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. This is a cuff down sock. My reasoning for this one is I have designed a plain vanilla toe up sock, and I decided the best place to start is with a plain vanilla cuff down sock. So I'm working on this pattern that will also come in the near future. I am knitting this with opal sock yarn that I got as a gift. This will be the main color, and this is the yarn label for it. For a contrast heel and toe, I'll be using Piana Yarn's sock yarn in the colorway Victoria. Here it is. I'm knitting the sock on 9-inch circulars, and this is a 2.25 millimeter needle, and I'm very excited about this one. Now, let's talk about my sewing project. This is the pants from the Kwiksew 3625 that I am making. I did not show it in episode 66, but I brought it today to show you. So I had to figure out how to get the pants to fit me. I was afraid that it might be too small, as this fabric has got no stretch in it, but it fits great. I sewed the back seam with basting stitches that I will now have to remove and stitch it properly, but I did that so that I can see how the pants fit. I did make a little alteration on the body of the pants. I do not like how high the pants come up in the front, but I like the amount of fabric at the back. So I can show you here. I basted the waistband a little bit lower. So it starts here instead of here. So I basted the waistband a little bit lower on the pants on the front, and it seems to work very, very well. So I now need to trim the front and then properly stitch the waistband into place. Then I have to make some buttonholes and add buttons to the pants and then hem the pants. I have not fully decided if I want to taper the pant legs. I will make the final decision before I hem it. So hopefully when you see these pants again, they will be finished. Right, that is it for my works in progress. Now let's move over to see what's been happening. We have had a few cold days now, so yes, the knitting projects came in very handy. I want to let you know that I will be moving the podcast from Saturdays to be on YouTube on every second Friday from now on. And the time for publishing will be 7 p.m. South African Standard Time. That means that the next episode will be up on the 26th of July at 7 p.m. SAST. Now, let me talk about my Fairy Lily sweater. If you are a returning viewer of the podcast, you will know that I have designed my first ever sweater called the Fairy Lily sweater. The Fairy Lily sweater is available as a yarn kit on my website. It is made with Piana yarns, sock yarn, and 4.5mm needles, which creates a beautiful drapey fabric. It is knit from the top down with a round yoke and then have a little bit of raglan increases. There is a little lace section just before the bottom ribbing, and there is 2 sleeve options in the pattern, a 3/4 sleeve and a long sleeve. As you will be able to see in the pictures, the long sleeve option also has some lace before the ribbing, where the 3/4 sleeve length does not. The yarn kit is available in 14 different colors, and I will add the picture here so that you can see that. The kits are dyed to order, so it will not immediately ship, but it'll take about 2 to 3 weeks to reach you. I will leave the link in the description box below so that you can read all about that on my website. I think that is everything that I had to share with you today. Please let me know in the comments down below what projects you are working on. I love hearing about new patterns to me and love if you share your projects with me as I have shared mine with you. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and spending some time with me. And if you are new here, I hope you enjoyed this episode and that you will consider sticking around. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of my content. And I will see you in the next video. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye!